Hello, welcome to another video, guys. Today I'm dropping another video. Welcome to season 9 Abyss Gate. Welcome, guys, welcome back. So it's been a while, so let's get to it. We're gonna jump right into it. Real quick, just gonna make a quick video. If you like the build, please give it a try and let me know what you think. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when we go live. Alright, so we got two brand new skills. I'm gonna start doing one skill first, and then slowly gonna put out more video by today. Okay, so again, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when we go live. All right, so real quick, it's gonna be I'm using what I have currently. It's gonna be scepter. You can use staff because it does have spell. This new skill is a spell, so you need spell damage. Alright, you can do one as well. You can do that, but with better weapon range. Two-hand staff has higher spell damage base than one-hand scepter. But since I have pretty OP unique items, so I want to use what I have currently. Okay. Alright, so let's get right into it. You want spell hit or amp instead of attack hit amp. Alright. That's one major thing we gotta take care of. Craft a helmet. Don't use this one. Basic stuff here. It's gonna be full physical build. There will be no elemental build for this video. This should be a spell on hit, and this should be a spell crit. Alright, few things we gotta change up. This should be amplified damage upon casting, or not attacking. Attacking would be physical, melee-ish, bow-ish build with attacks tag skills. So everything needs to be converted to spells, spell and melee. Okay. Alright, so I got this one for mana controlled, this one for a little bit HP and sharpness effect, and recovery on all my skills, cooldown lower. This one for drop rate and more cast speed, and of course rubber ring for more size and gold and stats. Charms, we are gonna do this is what I have. It's Elisa, Hamal, Boreal, and Caster. Everything is here, as you can see. Okay. Blessings are these. You can stick with just 3. That's fine. You don't have to do all 4 of them. This 3 alone will boost the damage of the Wrathful blow. And then Lacrima, I have this for the extra damage amp with explosion. I have the old caster refraction ring to max out my crit rate, and a crafted two-hand staff right here, as you can see. Crit damage, maximize crit damage, damage amp, physical damage flat, damage amp. So 40% amp there, lots of crit damage there, about 200% crit damage, and about 75% maximized percentage. And then your skill stats gonna look like this. So I'm trying to get more crit damage, maximize the percent and chances here, so that it overlaps the it added on top of the crit. All right, so that's the gear. Make sure you guys change everything to spells. Okay, it is a spell focus build. All right, relics. I went for scepter. So here, And here I got damage amp 8% there, or 2.8% there. So then I took this for the ring to last longer, the effect of the ring. This for the physical damage boost. Even though I take 7% damage more, I have a mitigation for that. Then speaker take 1 extra max energy for earth extraction. So you get the physical damage, physical damage amp from the extraction of the energy. Even though it increased attack, but attack percent flat on the earth effect, but the problem is you're getting the amp, the 30% amp from the link room for more cast speed and physical damage amp, which is pretty good. So, and then Maserati, this is the one that negates most of the damage you get and helps you with reflect damage from caster buff here. So when this is active, this kind of like mitigates that by 6%. So it negates that by 6%. So you have 1% increased damage taken. So it's not bad. It's not that bad. Okay. That's the relics. And then Zodiac. Zodiac is we're gonna go 1. I still need to do all this again, but yes. 2 here. 3 sticks with melee amp here with no drawback. Here for physical damage amp. I took increased status rate more here. Just the 3 points there. You don't have to take this. You can take this for additional 2% damage amp there. That's fine as well. Here we'll take spell damage hit, spell hit rate. Here we'll take mirage right there. Here we'll take elaborate attack right there. Here I take the weapon range, okay, right there. So we're gonna do I just playing with that, but the actual way of getting more size, it should be this one, so that you get more weapon range for the skill. This one I take berserk, and here none of these side will help any of your stuff. These sides are better. And then lastly, we want to take the momentum here. This won't affect much for cast speed, but the damage amp and weapon range flat is really nice. And then since I'm dual wield, I'm getting this one to get the HP absorption, so that my berserk won't kill me as quick, because berserk drain your HP, so you need some sort of life steal pretty much. You do get damage amp at 10 stacks, 20%, but with that 20% you lose 2% max HP. So that will help a lot with the absorption here. Okay, that one and this one. So you can drop this for the absorption, but keep the weapon range. The weapon range here, right? It helps a lot. All right, so we're gonna do with that. All right, so that's specialization. On 7, continue. We'll take this. If you're 2-hand staff, take here. Reason why I do not want to use sword is unless you play it as a secondary skill, then yeah, But if you play as a main skill, this is gonna be a main skill. Then you want spells. All right. So then here, 500, 500, 500, and 200 stats. Here, I take this for a little bit more crit rate. Here, I took collision for more weapon range, so I cast further away, so I don't have to be so close. Here, damage amp, additional physical, and then here for lightning on hit because I need it. I don't have it. And then lastly here, this will give you total of 10 energy, so that's crucial there. And specialization again. That's my setup. So now we're gonna go into the skill. All right, today we're gonna be playing Wrathful Blow. I awaken a source. With source, I have about 15% more amplification damage. That's the best one. Everything else is pretty weak. Okay. So skills I have on it is going to be savagery to extend the range of weapon range, mana storm, verity, focus. Because now with the new update, you can use melee link rules now, because the skill is spell melee weapon range. So any of those will work. So melee here, this will give dodge rate and block rate. This will give the dampening here, elemental taking dampening, physical damage taking dampening, all that good stuff there. And of course the physical damage amp from extract earth energy. Link rune is must, so that's why this gives 3. Standard is 5, that's 8, so that's why you gotta take Relic and your Zodiac 9 to get cap 10 without using Capri Heart. All right, so there you go. And then spell activation, spell on hit. Secondary skills I got is Frost Shock, just for the crowd control, really. Other than champions, this helps the crowd control a lot. Okay, we're gonna put lots of damage on there, lots of damage on there. So the thing with this is gonna be, it's gonna hit at the tip of the fist, wrath of the blow, and then fire shock will probably at the edge. So this means that you can control things before it comes to you. All right. Of course, another mana stone rarity. Since you have the surging necklace, if you have the surging necklace, you don't have to worry about mana issues. But if you do have mana issues in the beginning, I suggest not to use mana storm right away. Try to use harmony. Harmony is also another one that give you the absorption when you get lower on HP, HP on hit absorption. So that's gonna help with berserk as well. Okay, and then of course convert this skill to physical would convert physical link rune, and then add iron will. This one is gonna boost a lot of damage and give you more armor and tankiness. All right, so there's that. And the enhanced buff I have is Fighter's Wrath. It's the best one in my opinion, that give melee damage amp to both skills. If you do the spell, it reaches elemental, which is not good because this is physical. So the best enhancements would be Fighter's Wrath, even though you don't get the attack speed, since they're spells, but the amp is crucial for bursting out champions and stuff like that. Okay, of course Awakened Totem connection there, very basic. Teleport, penetration slash for movements, shout purification is for more armor, and then Seal Destruction Source for the physical damage for 5 seconds flat there. It's going to increase the base of the damage of the skill, of both skill, very much. And this one is for survivability. So if I get hit, this comes on and give me instant 40% max HP recovery instantly and regeneration afterwards. Then I have Illusion X with low armor. Since there are physical, if anything within Illusion X range will get armor debuffed. Air effect to increase the size of the skill. Blood explosion. Remember Lacrima I went down earlier? Lacrima has blood explosion shoulder, so I have to have the skill on to get the damage up. Extract energy here. This one specifically, I'm using it for as a defensive status. That's why the Awakened Origin will give you damage taken reduction by 1 energy possessed. So if you possess 50 energy or 5 elements, you gain 50% damage taken. If you have 10, that will be 10% at least. Okay. Center of gravity here to increase maximize per center of gravity stacks. If you don't move, you gain stacks. If you move, you lose stacks, basically. So each stacks give you the buff here. Alright, as you guys can read that. Counter attack for more dodge rate when it's active. At the same time, if you get hit and dodge, you will get the pain effect. The pain effect will increase damage of enemies that has the effect. They will take 10% more damage. Alright. Same as this one. Right here. Right there. So they take 10% increased damage. Okay. That's really good. That's the skill breakdown. Anything else, please leave me a like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave your questions in the comments. I'll get to you guys as soon as I can. Also, please check out the pinned comments for all the timestamps that we'll be putting in. Alright guys. Alright, so now we're gonna do a 170 normal map real quick to see the gameplay. Here we go. If you guys want me to do a non-crit one version, let me know. It might be a little bit better. So let's walk through what is really good for Lacrima. I believe if you're gonna play this skill as your main skill, the best Lacrima would be Watcher Sticks on your two-hand weapon. That will increase both skills size. You get really big size on both skill, so that's gonna help you farm quicker. I could drop a non-crit video with that. My movement speed is really slow, so my bend is gonna take a little bit longer. As you can see, the more weapon range you have, the more bigger, farther it hits. The only issue is if you go with two-hand sword. Why I didn't go two-hand sword? It's because you don't have spell damage. Sword has all attack. I hope you guys catch on and noticed, right? For using it as a main skill, you cannot do that because it's a spell. So you probably won't even gain any damage from the weapon, except for like the stats you roll on it with the amp. So you need a weapon that has spell damage to increase the skill. Two-hand staff is the best one. It has both attack and spell, but it has a pretty low weapon range compared to sword. All right. That's why Watcher Stick is needed, so that you're basically a battle mage. I'm very tanky now, so as you guys can see how this plays out. Also, if you need the video to be translated in other languages, please click the auto translate. I know it's 100% correct, but at least it's giving you guys an idea what I'm talking about. Since it's all in English, you can change it to all type of languages with the auto translate. Make sure you guys do that, okay? I appreciate everybody. So let me know what you guys think about this. Looks really nice. Sounds like a machine gun. Really nice. Audio sounds nice. Skill effect looks good. has a really high base for a skill. Has about what 600. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent for using like this. So this is 170 normal. See, you can see like it procs at the edge. So it's more concentrated with both skills. So there's the build. Let me know what you guys think. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when I go live. Thanks guys. And that's it for the video. Catch the next one. It's gonna be another skill.